Hey guys, welcome to another day of PEMDAS pizza, and I'm going to try my best to make this video without making any major errors when I'm modeling the problems for you. So sorry about that yesterday. I ended up deleting yesterday's assignment, I think for both classes, because I just did not think that you should have to try to figure out my mistakes and then fix them. I didn't really think that was fair. So we're just going to start over today with some new problems. We're going to use order of operations to solve these equations. Record your answer in the text box. That's posted in Schoology, and you need to show work on a separate sheet of paper. So please do upload your written work so that I can see how you were able to simplify the expression. Remember that order of operations is either going to be PEMDAS, which stands for parentheses, exponents, multiplication and division in order from left to right, and then finally addition and subtraction in order from left to right. We can also use Gemdas to help us out. And the only difference between PEMDAS and Gemdas is this G stands for grouping symbols. There's actually three types of grouping symbols that you might see in an expression. You might see parentheses, you might see brackets, or you might see braces. So those are three types of grouping symbols to be on the lookout for. The rule about grouping symbols is that you do the innermost grouping symbols first. So let's say you had something like this. You would do the parentheses first because they are inside the brackets. So one thing you could consider doing is keep a highlighter or two highlighters handy, and when you see more than one type of grouping symbols, highlight them in different colors just to kind of draw your attention to the different grouping symbols and try to figure out which ones to do first. Do the innermost ones first and then move outward. Okay, let's look at our first example, and let me please make sure to copy this correctly this time. Okay, 11 plus, open parentheses, 5 plus 2, close parentheses, times 3. Okay, now remember with PEMDAS pizza, as we simplify the expression, it gets more and more narrow. Each layer of the expression gets smaller. Okay, so 11 plus, we're going to say, not your turn yet, because we need to do our parentheses first. So just drop down the 11 plus, solve what's in the parentheses, which is 7, and then drop down your times 3. Okay, so let's see, parentheses, exponents, I don't see any. Multiplication we do have. So we can drop down the 11 plus, not your turn yet, 11 plus, and then simplify 7 times 3, which is 21. We don't have any division, and we do have addition, so that's our last step, 11 plus 21. 11 plus 21, let's break it down. 21 plus 10 gives me 31, plus 1 more gives me 32. So 11 plus 21 is 32. So you guys, in Schoology, you're going to type that in the text box, and then like I said, you're going to upload written work so that I can see your PEMDAS pizza to go with mine. Okay. Moving right along. 14 divided by, open parentheses, 5 minus 3, close parentheses, plus 9. Okay, 14 divided by, not your turn yet. We do have parentheses, so we need to solve that first. 5 minus 3 is 2. Drop down the plus 9. Ooh, let me draw my pizza. Pizza. Okay. All right. parentheses I did. I didn't have any exponents. Don't have any multiplication. I do have division. So 14 divided by 2 is 7. Drop down the plus 9. And then last we just do our addition. So 7 plus 9 is 16. All right, now here we have two sets of grouping symbols. So for this one, we're going to use Gemdas. And remember, for Gemdas, we need to do the innermost grouping symbols first. So we'll do our parentheses first, followed by our brackets. Okay, so let's go ahead and write our expression. 12 minus, open parentheses, 32 divided by 4 plus 2, close parentheses, close brackets, times 9. Okay, now one suggestion that I've seen recently is label the parts of the expression. Look, I have another mistake here, just waiting to come up and get me. Label the parts of the expression in the order that you're going to solve them. So I could label this 1, because that's my innermost grouping symbol. And then label this with a 2, because that's what's enclosed by brackets. And then label my times 9 with a 3. Okay. 12 minus 32 divided by 4. So 32 divided by 4 gives me 8. And 8 plus 2 gives me 10. So for this one, it's going to be 12 minus 10. Drop down, close my brackets. Drop down the 9. Okay. Now, 12 minus 10 is 2. Drop down the times 9, and then solve 2 times 9, which is 18. Okay. Oh gosh, now here we have 3 types of grouping symbols. So let me copy this one really carefully. Braces, open braces, 14 minus, open brackets, 15 minus, open parentheses, 6 plus 7, close parentheses, close brackets, close braces, divided by 3. Okay, so we're going to do our innermost grouping symbol first, which is parentheses. Then we're going to do our next grouping symbol, which is brackets. Then we're going to do our braces. And last, we'll do our divided by 3. Ooh, that's a lot. Okay, so let's begin. Not your turn yet, 14 minus. Not your turn yet, 15 minus. 6 plus 7 I can simplify to 13. Close brackets. Close braces. Not your turn yet, divided by 3. Okay, now, innermost grouping symbol first. $15 minus 13 is 2. Close braces, divided by 3. 14 minus 2 is 12. Divided by 3 is 4. Ooh, that one was hard. Okay, but the good news is we're done for today. Just a few problems. So remember, upload your written work for full credit.